Hi, I'm Mr. Riley. I'm head of chemistry at Trethera School, and I'm going to be talking to you for a couple of minutes about why I love chemistry and why I think you should love chemistry too, and why you should pick it as part of the triple science package for GCSE chemistry, physics, biology, triple science. So, why do I love chemistry? Well, for me, I think it started way back when I was a little kid. My dad and my uncle are both scientists. They would bring things home. You'd be able to see some interesting things. My uncle would bring home. He works in the flavor industry, so he would bring home little vials of little chemicals that would smell of amazing things like strawberries or mangoes or raspberries, and it got me really interested in science from an early age. My dad works in product development for materials, so he would take me into his lab and sort of show me things on the weekends. So that kind of got me into it from a really young age. But in terms of chemistry specifically, I think it would have to be the fact that what I love about chemistry is that understanding how chemistry works helps you to understand so much about the world we live in. And there's only 118 of these elements in the world, and yet they make up everything. And it's all about how they interact with each other. You take hydrogen, carbon, and nitrogen. They are required for all life, and without them, we wouldn't exist. But combine them in a different way, and you create one of the most deadly poisons known to man. So it's all about how these different elements interact with each other that I find so fascinating. And you can look at the explosions, you can look at the bright colors, you can look at all that kind of thing. But every single thing in our world is made of chemicals, and every single interaction that happens between materials requires an understanding of chemistry, which is why I think it's such an amazing subject. So, why should you take this at GCSE? Well, GCSE chemistry compared to combined science, you are going to learn more chemistry. You're going to learn it in more detail and depth, and you're going to come out with a greater understanding of the chemistry that you need to then go on to take A levels in things like chemistry and to go on and to do science related courses at university, perhaps, or maybe a career in the sciences. Chemistry as a GCSE is a very challenging GCSE, but it's very rewarding. And because you're choosing it as an option, you're going to have more time. We're going to have more chance to do more practical work and to really embed your understanding of the science at a core level so you can then take it forward with you onto your further education. Maybe that be A levels at Tretheris or whatever you choose to do. So that's all very well and good, but what can you do with chemistry afterwards? What sort of careers can chemistry put you into? Chemistry is a really interesting subject because it opens lots of doors into lots of different areas of the world of work, not just the hard sciences. So I've come up with a list, and this is by no means a comprehensive list, but here are some things that you can do with chemistry that you might be considering. So you could work in food, for example. You could do research, flavor development, like my uncle used to do, safety, new products. You could do analysis, health and fitness, so supplements, dietary science. You could go into forensics, so you could do investigation in forensics to help solve crimes. You could do analysis of results that come back from laboratories. You could be an expert witness that gets pulled into court to discuss the findings of a lab, for example, so to help in criminal proceedings. Materials, so you could do new product development. Patents, you could work in the law section of a materials company. You could work for sales. You could do marketing. Similarly, with the pharmaceutical industry, you could create new drugs. You could do quality control of existing medication. You could look at marketing, product development. You could do analysis. You could work in the media. You could be a science journalist. You could be a YouTuber that does experiments. You could run a Twitch stream where you do various things live. Why not? These are all emerging fields as well. So there's media. Media is a big part of science. You could write journals for journal articles for newspapers, magazines, etc. You could be on the news and be the science correspondent for the news. You could become someone who makes documentaries like Brian Cox or David Attenborough. All these people are going to have scientific understanding, and doing chemistry would certainly help with that as well. You could work in the development of new fuels. You could work in the development of paints. There are so many different things you can do with chemistry, and chemistry is a fantastic subject. It enables you to go down any of these different things that you might want to be interested in, and you can find almost any career that has a specific interest, and chemistry would probably help you in some way or form in getting there. Maybe it's the analytical processing, maybe it's the ability to discuss your ideas, maybe it's the ability to think logically and carefully. So chemistry is a fantastic opportunity for anybody who's looking to do further education in the sciences, but also anyone who just wants a strong academic course that's going to help push them further in whatever aspect of their careers they wish to go down. So that's why I think you should do chemistry. That's why I love chemistry. And hopefully I will see you soon and you will have a go and you will join chemistry with me. So thank you very much.